returning supporter, shout out to you. Really appreciate your continued support. If you're a new viewer here, consider liking the video, subscribing, and join the Uniquely Mia community. Let me know how's your day going today. Today's mostly going to be a writing live stream, but feel free to ask me a question, leave me a comment, be more than happy to answer it. Hey, in your soul, how are you doing? Glad you could be here today. Glad you could be here. How's your day going? Any good food today? I just had leftovers. If you saw my food review from yesterday, I had the leftovers of that today. So I ate like the remaining shrimp linguine alfredo, and it had some more shrimp in there. So yeah, that's basically what I ate today. I didn't make breakfast. I had like an omelet style eggs with like turkey sausage. So yeah, 2 meals a day, not too bad for Uniquely Me at all. But shout out to you and your soul. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Glad you could be here. You guys lead the discussion with this live stream. If you have a question for me, feel free to ask it. If you want to start a conversation, feel free to ask it. I am typing simultaneously. So yeah, this is mostly a typing live stream, so enjoy the type-in sounds. But if you have no questions, I'll get on with the type-in. In your soul said I'm doing okay, just sweating a lot. Okay. Well, drink lots of water in your soul, and glad you're doing okay. Glad you're doing okay. Are you at the gym, or do you just work outside, or whatever you're doing? You're just outside walking a lot today. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. Welcome back if you are a returning supporter, and if you are a new viewer here, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the Uniquely Mia community. On this channel, all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So yeah, do consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the Uniquely Mia community. Wait, let me email my professor really quickly. Gotta respond to her email. It's very important. I'm gonna answer your questions in a little bit, guys. But welcome in your soul. Okay, in your soul said, what did you say? Oh, okay, so you're at Costco. Okay, cool. So you're returning something. Hey, what's your name? Tylen. Hey, Robert. Bless you as well. Thank you so much, Robert, for your kind words. You're beautiful as well. Have a blessed night. Happy Monday to you. So let me respond to my professor then. Feel free to ask me a comment, and I'll respond to you. ED. Okay. Schools. Okay, email my professor. What are we saying? And your soul said they're walking in the lot. Okay. Oh, you have to deliver bananas to one of your clients now you're at Costco. Okay, cool. All right, very nice, very nice. So we got in your cell personal shopper. Hey Carlos, how are you doing today? Do I support? Hello, welcome Kobe. Glad you could be here. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Greetings from Croatia. Glad you could be here from Croatia. How's your day going? Hey Bitman. Hi buddy. Your role play in Harry Potter movie, right? No, I've never, unfortunately, they did not cast Unique Lumia in the Harry Potter movies. So no, but I do like Harry Potter, hence the glasses. But glad you could be here. My name is Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Hey, Cats. How are you doing today, Cats? Glad you could be here. Oh, bruh. Glad you could be here, Cats. How is your day going today? How do you... Okay, nice. Racial slurs are not welcome. I'm in the United States. You're on break. Okay, nice. How's your work day going though, Cats? Glad you could be here on your break. Shout out to you for that. And you're so sad. Kobe's son, why everyone wants to put politics and everything. I love people and people. I follow love and hate war. Is your name Jen? No, my name's Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Shout out to you guys if this is your first time on the live stream, and shout out to you guys if you are a returning supporter. The algorithm knew that you want to be part of a community where you're welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So I recommend you to the channel. Make sure to like the video, secure your spot. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Let me know how's your day going. If you have a question for me, if you want to start a conversation, feel free to type it. Okay, I'll be back on in an hour, Cats. All right. But I'm doing good today, Cats. Hey, Rocky, how are you doing? Hey, Hector. Hey, Joker. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing, Neela. Thank you. Welcome to the community. Are you... Oh, my God, bro. Hey, Joker, how are you doing today? Mia, what do you want from Costco? All right, in your cell. I need you to get me some blueberry muffins from Costco. Let me guess. I'm not gonna be too greedy. So some blueberry muffins, some croissants, and then if you could get like the case of Snapple, if they only have peach tea in that big case of Snapple in your cell, would love that. All right. So those are my 3 things. Let me get their blueberry muffins are really good. Like if you guys have never had the blueberry muffins from Costco, my mom and I, when we go there, we don't get it every time because like it's so good, but it's so unhealthy. But it's really good, especially if you eat it with cheese and you heat it up. Top tier, those blueberry muffins. Hey, how are you doing, Turdove? Glad you could be here, Turdove. From the USA. I'm from the northern part of the United States. I'm from New York. Hello, what are we saying? I already like you, okay? I've been here for 5 seconds. Well, welcome. I like you as well now that you've been here for more than 5 seconds at this current moment of time. Make sure to like the video, subscribe so you never lose the channel. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you guys are welcome as long as we're going to communicate in a kind and respectful way. What are we saying? Okay, people like my glasses. Thank you. Glad you like my glasses, Victor. Hey, Alexander, how are you doing today? Good afternoon, Kelly. How's your afternoon going today, Kelly? Glad you could be here today, Kelly. What are we saying? What's my channel about? My channel is about fashion videos, travel videos, eat with me videos, education videos. Occasionally, you'll get a little bit of dancing videos, but we don't predominantly focus on that. Essentially, my channel is showing you what my life is like. So if you guys have ever been curious to know what in the world is somebody doing in their life, I don't show you guys everything, but I do show you significant part of certain fun things that I do and certain boring things that I do. So yeah, if you want to gain your cross-cultural experience as it relates to travel, food, fashion, education, technology, and a lot more, this is definitely the place for you. Or if you just want to be part of a community where you feel welcome and we have discussions that sometimes some people may agree with the discussions we have, some people may disagree with the discussions that we have. You guys are still welcome if you agree or disagree, as long as we're going to communicate to each other in a kind of respectful way. This is definitely the place for you. But what are we saying? You're from Pennsylvania? Very nice, very nice. Do you like it in Pennsylvania? You said you're bored of checking different live streams. Somebody said, that sounds so good. You're going to make me fatter. Oh, no, and you're so... I mean, if you treat yourself once in a while, it's definitely good. But no, the blueberry muffins with cheese is really good. Hey, Beck, I'm from United States. Hey, Federo. Hey, I subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. You were sentenced to 15 years behind bars many years ago. Okay. For aggravated armed bank robbery. Okay, okay. Thoughts on being young and rich. Okay. Ruined your life. Okay. I don't think thoughts on being young and rich particularly ruined your life. I mean, if you committed aggravated armed bank robbery to become young and rich, that choice ruined your life. If you're saying incarceration ruined your life, that choice and when you committed said crime ruined your life. Because you could become young and rich, I'm assuming, in other more legal ways. So, but yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming you are no longer incarcerated. If you are still incarcerated and you have access to internet and a phone, they're doing some really interesting and positive rehabilitation a little bit. So yeah, shout out to you, Federal. You are still more than welcome on the channel as long as we're going to communicate to each other in a kind of respectful way. And you have no plans to commit any more crimes in the future. I am a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. So if you want to, I guess, I'm sure you're familiar with a different aspect of the criminal justice system. But if you want to learn a little bit more about a flip side aspect of the criminal justice system, definitely consider going to my YouTube homepage, clicking playlist, and watching some of my education videos. Okay, Brendan said my channel's inspirational. Thanks. My pleasure, Brendan. Opto said that's what's up. Okay, nice. Hey, Alex, how you doing today? ASMR. Okay, nice. I do some ASMR live streams sometimes and not all the time. Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for sharing your story. I appreciate your hard work. Thank you. I appreciate that you were able to type something so kind on the chat. Thank you so much for your kind words, Jeremy. Opto said they're going to subscribe. Okay. See what sort of things you upload. You seem chill, interactive, and polite. Thank you so much for your kind words, Opto. Yeah. And definitely take a deep dive into my channel because I have a lot of different videos outside of live streams. So I do hope you enjoy what you see. And feel free to leave a comment. Occasionally, I will definitely respond to your comments. I'm from the United States in Cloud. Where are you from? Hey, how are you doing, Zayed? Hey, Luna. How are you doing, Luna? Hey, Joe. Hey, City Walk. Hey, how are you doing, Dangerous? Glad you could be here. Hey, I am Jack from Kenya. Hey, Della. Apple Cooks. Okay. We're at the home. Wait, what? I need you to lend me some money. Okay, okay. What are we talking about? City Walk. I'm just going through the comments, answering your questions, or responding to your statements. A life lesson you want to share, please? I don't know, dudes. You guys always ask me these intricate questions. A life lesson I want to share with y'all. Always try your best. I feel like that's the best way. Always try your best, and I mean, yeah, don't give up until you want to give up, I guess, or until you have exhausted all options, as my mom would say. So yeah, and stuff isn't that serious, I guess. That's a lot of different life advice I give you guys. And if there's something that you know, okay, honestly, I've just thrown no stuff out there. Those are all valid, but like, no, if I was to give you life advice, one of them would be like, manifest for what you want, 100%. If there's something you want to do it. Like, literally, if there's something that you want to do, set goals and manifest for it and do it. Because don't say, oh, I can't do this because it's like you don't think you could do, or at this current moment in time you don't feel like you have the funds to do it, or you don't have the knowledge to do it. Say you want to do something, write it down, and then manifest for what you want to do one day. Because if you look and it's like if you say you want to do something and you never try to do it, or if you never do it, what are you going to do? Wait until you're like you don't have the strength to do it anymore? That's what you're going to do? Or you're going to say, I'm going to wait to my next life to do it? If you believe in reincarnation, you're not going to remember this current life, so you may forget your goals. So just do it. What are we saying? Luna said, hello from Russia. Nice to meet you as well. Hey from Zambia. What's like in Zambia? Kat said, it's not too bad, but it hurts. What hurts? What happened to you, Cats? You got bandages. I didn't skip any comments. I don't think that comment came in, Cats. Oh no, hopefully you're doing okay, Cats, because I don't know why you have bandages. Sending you the positive healing vibes. Hopefully you're okay. I'm in the United States. Hey, Fosters. How you doing? Hey, Ralph. My day was okay. It was good. Productive. Kat said, we're teaching the system to, oh, wow, assemble a car kit. Wow. And one of the parts cut you. Isn't that like, I don't know, shouldn't you go home now? Like, you were injured on the job. Shouldn't that be, I don't know, something? Isn't that the job spot? You were injured on the job. I'll go home. Hey, Ron. How are you doing today? Hey, Yatoro, how you doing? Hey, what's up? You're from Venezuela. Okay, what's it like in Venezuela? Do I ever like it sometimes? You're from the UK, Ralph. Nice. Do you like it in the UK? Hey, Evan, how are you doing today? What do I do for a living? I am a student, graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice, graduate research assistant. I consider myself to be a content creator part-time. So yeah, sometimes it's more so than full-time than part-time, but yeah. Hey, Kelly, volunteering is hard in my town, small town. Yeah, volunteering can be hard sometimes. Hey, Evan said, okay. Just came online like 10 minutes ago. You have so many comments already. Yes, we have awesome Uniquely Mia supporters on the live stream, Evan, so the channels continue to grow. So shout out to all my supporters, both the new ones and returning ones. It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. If y'all want to know my age, like the video, subscribe, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Hey, MD, how are you doing? Hey, Lucky. Hey, what's your name? Alicia. Hey, glad you could be here. Hey, how are you doing? Megdro, glad you could be here. Hey, Dennis. Hey, Fitzroy, how are you doing? Good afternoon, good afternoon. My mom and myself are doing good. You just came from work. Have a blessed day as well, Fitzroy. How was your work day today? What'd you do? Anything exciting? Hey, how are you doing? Cersei, glad you could be here. Hey, Steven. You're beautiful as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Welcome from Bangladesh, MD. What's it like in Bangladesh today? Good afternoon, Dr. Jonathan. How are you doing today, Dr. Jonathan? You're new here. Where are you from? Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm from the United States. Glad you could be new on the live stream. The algorithm knew that you wanted to be part of a community where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So it recommended you to the channel. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, so you never gotta lose Uniquely Mia's channel, guys. Hey Kay, how are you doing? Glad you could be here. Hey, how are you doing, Precious? Glad you could be here. I mean, somebody said it's always about subscribing. I mean, yeah, I would love for everyone who joins onto my live stream to 100% subscribe. So that way they could join a community where they are welcome for their positivity and uniqueness. 100%. So yeah, I would love to further the Uniquely Mia community and bring in new supporters from all over the world. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to the channel and join the community. But on this channel, guys, I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, and so much more. I'm essentially showing you guys my life on the channel, and you are welcome for your uniqueness and positivity. What are we saying? What am I doing now? I'm talking to y'all. I'm also typing on my laptop a little bit. Fitzroy said my workday was good. Glad you had a good workday today. Nice. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. So you did a tour of half of the island. Okay, very nice, very nice. Sounds like you had a fun but productive day today at work. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Glad you like my eyes update. What are my studies about? It's about public administration and criminal justice, mostly public administration this semester. So mostly learning about human resources, human resource management, different theories that exist, the hiring of employees, managers, that side of the workforce, things like that. What place do I live in the United States? I live in New York, in the United States. How's my day going? It's going good. Hey, Adrian, glad you like my glasses. Hey, SL, how are you doing today, SL? Glad you could be here. So, guys, let me know what y'all eating. I know we had a lot of returning supporters on the chat and a lot of new people. Let me know what you guys ate today, guys. Would love to know. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I completed one of my master's degrees. So I'm in a dual program. So I'm for criminal justice and public administration. So I already completed my criminal justice classes. This semester I just have to finish up my public administration classes. So yeah, I'm done with one of the master's degrees. I have one more. Hey, MS said, hi, can you teach me how to speak English fluently? I'm not sure if I can teach you how to speak English fluently, but I can definitely aid in you learning English for sure. How can I do that? You would have to subscribe to the channel and continuously watch my YouTube live streams, my YouTube shorts, and full nutritional YouTube videos. I only say that because I've heard if you're learning a new language, it's good to like listen to a native speaker speak it, and I am a native speaker speaking it. So yeah. Definitely you can continue doing that, watching my videos, MS, and listening to me speak, and hopefully that helps you learn a little bit. Hey from Russia, what's it like in Russia today? Hey King, glad you could be here. How are you doing today? I'm doing good today, King. What are my plans for the future? A lot. I got a lot of plans for the future. And if you guys want to see what Unique Lamia does in the future, like and subscribe and join the journey for sure. Because as long as I am able and motivated to share my life with you guys on social media, I will continue to do so. Alright. Perhaps, I don't know, maybe, like and subscribe and join the community. The thing about goals, people can have as many goals as they want, but then barriers to goals is society sometimes. So, sometimes just gotta join the journey and see what happens. Hey, Tabaz, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Ooh, okay. If you get an opportunity of politics in the USA, can you involve? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. You're asking if I have an opportunity to work in politics one day in the United States, will I do it? You're asking me if I have the opportunity to work in politics in the United States one day, will I hire you? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. What's your name? Win, I want to say. Hey, Mr. Black and White, how are you doing today? Welcome from India. What's it like in India today? Hey, West Up, what's it like in South Africa? Glad you could be on the stream from South Africa. I'm Unique Lamia, also known as Mia, and I'm reporting live from the United States of America. So, what's it like in your country? What'd you guys eat today? Let me know. Let me know what's happening with y'all. I'm working on a makeshift study guide. Note season is coming up very soon. Hey, how are we doing, Sing? Hey, Pico Side, how are you doing today? Okay, we got a lot of people from South Africa today. I'm also in South Africa. Okay, you're actually from... Wow, I've never heard that place before. Then again, I don't know much about South Africa, but very cool, very cool. Glad you could be here. You ate duck today. Okay, how did you eat the duck? What did it taste like? Hey, West Up. So what are you up to right now? I'm up to talking to you guys on the live stream right now and typing. Hey, how are you doing, Hima? Glad you could be here. Mr. Black and White said, please speak my name once more. Okay. Aman, welcome, Aman. Glad you could be here. Hey, Evil, how you doing? Evil? Pico Side said, I'm in the United States of America, so California, I eat cereal. Okay, cereal's good. What type of cereal did you have? Update said, haha, but your plan, what I don't know, but I think you deserve best lady leadership. All right. Thank you so much for letting me know, Update. Hey, Loss, how are you doing, Loss? Ooh, yeah, chicken today, Sing. Okay, what type of chicken? Curry chicken, fried chicken, jerk chicken, stewed chicken, baked chicken, steamed chicken. Ew. Has anybody ever had steamed chicken? That don't sound good. Steamed chicken. Let's not do that. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing today? No, I don't know who that is. Who is that, West Up? Is that like a band? Like a YouTuber? I don't know who that is. Ooh, okay, Honey Bunches of Oats. I always see them. I've never had them before. I don't know why I've never had them, but they always look cool. My favorite cereal, not my favorite, but like, I used to really love Fruit Loops when I was younger, but my mom stopped buying it. So like when I get cereal, I get like I either get Lucky Charms or I get what is it? Frosted Flakes. Ooh, yeah, buffalo. No, wait. Buff chicken. What's buff chicken? You mean butter chicken? Buffalo chicken? I don't know. Oh, your name is Loser. Okay. All right, so the 3 was throwing me off because I saw it instead of the E, you put the 3. All right, thank you for letting me know, Loser. Hey, how are you doing, Audie? Glad you could be here. Where am I from? From the United States, everyone. Hey, Moment, how are you doing today? These are my nails. If you guys want to see Uniquely Mia do a nail live stream, tune into my live streams on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me say my live streaming schedule for you guys. I don't live stream every single day. I live stream on Mondays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I live stream at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I live stream on Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. So outside of the days I don't live stream, feel free to watch some of my YouTube shorts and full-length traditional YouTube videos. But that's my streaming schedule for y'all. Okay, West Stub. Okay, so that vet thing, yeah, I can't even say it. Okay, it's fried crispy dough. Wow, only made in South Africa. It sounds kind of like puluri a little bit, but puluri is a different form of dough. So cool. So I guess every culture has its own type of fried dough food. Howdy, how you doing, Stefan? Howdy to you too as well. Mr. Black and White said, can you show me your city? I will also show you India. Yeah, I can definitely show you my city. If you want to see my city, I already showed it to you guys on my YouTube channel. So go to my YouTube homepage and watch my videos. Particularly, you can watch my New York City video. So go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my New York City playlist videos. And if you watch those videos, you'll see a little bit about New York City there for sure. You're pretty as well, Loser. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay. Hey, how are you doing? Update. Hey, Adrian, glad you like my sweater. Do you like reverse nails? Oh, because I did like different designs. I mean, it's cool sometimes, not all the time. But yeah, I mean, I just do it because when I do my manicures, I like to get 2 different content videos. So doing my nails in 2 different designs allows me to get 2 different content videos. What are we saying? Hey, Hima, what do you think about David? Oh, I've been seeing that. That thing is so scary, guys. Like, no, Hima, I've seen that. If you guys don't know what's happening, there's this famous TikToker, or not this famous TikToker, but he became viral for TikTok. So there's this famous, like, singer in America. His name is in the chat. Hima wrote it. And like, he went viral off of TikTok. And the thing about it, I've heard some of his songs, but if you listen to the lyrics of his songs, it's literally so dark. And like, literally, there's multiple allegations that he, someone on, like, not even someone, but like a little girl, and that he was in a relationship with said little girl. So the little girl, because the little girl was pregnant, and it's so crazy. It's very sad. That's just really sad what's happening to him. It's really, really sad. But, like, at the same time, if you listen to his songs, and now that information came out about what he allegedly did, if you listen to the songs, it's like, and you look at the actresses who starred in his music videos, you can see, like, dude, you confessed to your own crime, but it's all alleged because, like, obviously they didn't arrest him or anything. It's really sad. It's terrible. It's really sad, but, like, TikTok is solving the case faster than law enforcement, guys. Because anytime I open TikTok, since I've been following along with the story, like, literally, it seems like the police department in California, TikTok has all the information, and the police are moving so slow. So, it's just really sad and scary. But that just shows you guys, people are weird, and people are a little not right. So, yeah, be safe, be safe. Hey, Moment, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing, Audie? Glad you could be here. Hey, how you doing, Chimney? Glad you could be here. You look like my queen. Okay. Hey, West. You just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, West Up. Welcome to the community. I do hope you enjoy the content you see. Hey, Terry. Do I love Indian people? I have nothing against Indian people. I mean, I don't really know Indian people to say I love them or hate them, but no preference. I've never really met an Indian person before. Except like in real life, who like I saw and they saw me back, or who I saw, because you guys can obviously see me. But yeah, if you are from India, you are still more than welcome on the live stream. I'm married to public administration, criminal justice, psychology, and professional writing. And remember, guys, for all the young people on the live stream, or people, not even young people, people of all ages, remember not to share your first, middle name, last name. Do not share your address in which you live. If you're comfortable, you can share your state. Don't share your email. Yeah, don't share any information that's identifiable, just for safety purposes and things like that. Okay, so you think the person on TikTok, that famous singer, 100% did it. No, all the evidence is pointing to show that he actually did what he did. And if you listen to the songs, I told you, it's like, it's right there in your face. But I heard that a lot of musicians do that. They said a lot of musicians or musical people who like do illegal stuff or do bad stuff, they always write songs about what they did. And those songs are the songs that go like viral. So I guess they write songs about what they know. So what they know goes popular, but at the same time, you're confessing to a crime and nobody actually thinks you're actually confessing to a crime until the information about the crime is found. So it's pretty crazy, but follow the story on TikTok. The stories, if you guys have TikTok, I'm sure some people on YouTube are making videos about it, but that's where I've been hearing about the story. Do I know Juice WRLD? Yeah, I heard some of his music before. You listen to rap music? Sometimes, not all the time. Hey, Wami, how are you doing today? Mr. Black and White said, I'm an artist. Okay, would you like me to make your portrait? If you want. I've had people draw me before, so I mean, if you want, if you post it on social media, feel free to tag me so I can see how you guys drew me. Oh, well, if you want to, sure. Update said, yeah, bro, okay, it's time all documents, okay, is not saved in time for happened scammed, okay, in any country. Okay. Hey, LeBron, Playboy Cardi is a perfect example for the new generation. Oh, like that, that's a rapper, right? Oh, so you're saying, like, Gen Alpha, like my nephew. Playboy Cardi is, like, I guess, Juice WRLD for them. You know what I've heard, too? You know, because in the past, I had a lot of people come on my live stream, and they kept saying 6'7", and I'm like, what do you mean 6'7"? What does that mean? And then I went over to TikTok, guys, and I guess a rapper released a song, and you remember, like, I was too young. Well, I wasn't young when the song came out, but, like, I didn't really know it was a thing. But, like, there's this song that was released, like, in 2015. It was, like, 17, 18, 17, 30, like, that song. Like, I don't know, hello, dude. I can't sing it, but, like, I'm sure you guys know the song if you hear it. So, back then, I guess when my sister was a teenager, her stuff was, like, 1738. And now, yeah, 6'7" is, like, the Gen Alpha of 1738. So... It's like, you know what's so funny? I saw a TikTok video the other day. It's Gen Alpha, guys. It's Gen Alpha. They make my generation seem so old, and we're not. Because I was so funny. I'm not gonna tell you guys what year I was born, but like I was on TikTok, and I guess they asked a freshman in high school what's considered old. What year you had to be born and to be old. Why does she say a year after? Like, not the year after I was born. Why does she say a year after, like a few years after I was born? I'm like, what is wrong with you? That is crazy. No, what do you mean that's old if this person was born a few years after I was born? What? So, yeah. They're coming out. So, I guess, yeah, you are right. New age musicians are coming out. So, yeah. But that 6'7" is the equivalent to 1738, I heard. What are we saying? And you know what, Wes? I Googled, and I've seen some people saying, what is 6'7"? 6'7", they said, is brain rot. So it has no meaning. I mean, 6'7" is a number, but, like, when you hear, like, Gen Alpha use it or people come in chats and they spam 6'7", it's just brain rot. It has no meaning. They're just saying it because I guess it was in this famous song that's going viral now. So kids are latched on to 6'7". So it literally... When people say 6'7", it doesn't really mean nothing. It's brain rot, they said. So it's like words that's supposed to rot your brain, I guess. I'm not really a singer. Hey, Blue Jay. In 2018, it was New York. Oh, yeah, I never heard that song. Like, yeah, you have a white accent. That's discrimination. You can't say that. I mean, you said it, so you can say whatever you want to say. But I'm assuming you said that because you didn't know any better. So we'll take this as a learning moment. You have a white accent. A race cannot own a language. I have proper grammar is what you're telling me. I speak eloquent, I guess. Is that what you're saying? I'm using proper grammar when I'm speaking, all right? A race cannot own a language. There's no such thing as speaking white. There's no such thing as speaking black. Yes, perhaps a specific racial group may speak this way. Majority of its people may speak this certain way. So stereotypical people are going to say, oh, if you speak like this, you're this race. Or if you don't speak like this, you're not a part of this race. But a race cannot own a language, all right? That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Hey, Hima said, oh, yeah, okay, I was so confused. People were saying 6-7 on my chat, and I was playing Call of Duty. I thought it was related to the game. No, exactly, like, because when it first happened to me, Hima, I'm like, what are you guys, because literally, I came on stream one time, and it was, like, all spam, 6-7. I'm like, what is happening? What do you mean? I thought they were telling me their age, but nope. I was on TikTok, I was on social media, YouTube Shorts, and they were like, it's a new song that came out. It's a new song, so that's what's happening. What are you saying? Okay, Hima said, I went on YouTube, okay, to see what it is. Apparently, I'm a grandpa. What is Gen Z? It's a generation, so like baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, Generation Z, millennials, Gen Alpha. I think we're up to Gen Alpha now. Yeah, I think Gen Alpha is the latest generation that emerged. So it's like, it's just a group of people who was born during a specific years. That's what Gen Alpha is, or Gen Z is, like that. Hey Brooke, how are you doing today? Hey the goat. Yes, Blue Jay, it's just speaking normal or proper, as some people may say. Hey Cats, Cat said Young Thug also admitted to a crime. Now he's facing, wow, RICO lawsuit. Rappers need to stop. No, it's like, you know what I think it is? I don't know. They probably, I don't want to say they can't think of other things to write about, but it's like, they probably can't think about any other things to write about. So while they're sitting down trying to write a song, their memory goes back to something that they did, that, like, you know, it's a crime, and you shouldn't commit crimes, but if you do commit a crime, why are you admitted to it? Especially if, like, if nobody forces you to. What? So I guess that's what happens with them. And I guess they put it towards a beat and it sounds good to them. But it's really crazy how a lot of singers do that. It's really crazy, guys, how, like, they'll commit a crime and then they'll go and sing about the crime. And the thing about it, too, is, like, sometimes it takes a long time to, like, catch the person. And when you actually find evidence to show that they committed the crime, the song finally makes sense. But when the song is first released, you're like, okay, this is kind of like a morbid song, but it's okay. It's a good song. It's a morbid song, but it's okay. Hey, the goat. The goat said, okay, read that. Got a gap tooth. Oh, you have a gap tooth as well. Okay, cool. Yes, shout out to you. Hey, how are you doing, Lights? Saw an old man get jumped by 2 guys, so I jumped in. Bro, that's not something to brag about. Shame on you. That's sad. You attacked the guy. Unless, I mean, if you jumped in to help the guy, not shame on you. But, like, I'm assuming based on that, you jumped in and you also attack the elderly man who was getting caught or who's getting attacked. Why'd you do that? That's not good at all, dude. How many languages do I speak? I speak 1, English. Hey, Cat said, Mia, if you're old, I mentioned. No, I'm not old, Cat. I know I'm not old by any means, okay? I know that. But, like, I'm just saying, if I go to, like, I saw that one video, and that girl, she was literally, the person asked her, at what year did you have to be born to be considered old? And the person literally said a few years after I'm born. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like I'm part of Generation Z. So I guess that's an indicator to my age for y'all. So yeah, I'm part of Gen Z, guys. So like Gen Z's not old. We're not old, but like it's Gen Alpha. It's Gen Alpha who thinks we're old, guys. Excuse me. What are we saying? Hey, update. What part of people age group? Hey, Express. Oh, I'm not sure. I think it's up to like 13, probably Gen Z, 13 to like 30, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, how are you doing, BF? Glad you could be here. Hey, Kay. Kat said, oh, the cut. Okay, the cut wasn't too bad. Glad it wasn't too bad. Oh, okay, it was like a paper cut level. Okay, so it didn't bleed. Oh, yeah, understandable, just being uncomfortable. Okay, so glad it wasn't anything serious, though, Kat. The goat said, I've been getting nightmares ever since the David incident. Why? You think that's going to happen to you, or you just, like, are disturbed by it? You think that's going to happen to you, contact authorities as soon as possible, all right? Because that means you're probably not in a positive situation for you to even think that is able to touch you. But if you're just disturbed by the case, I can understand that for sure. Thank you so much for the love. Sending it back to you if you're a returning supporter. Hey, Allison. Hey, Kay. You love Muhammad. Okay, nice. Okay, this is a new one. What is that? Gop? What is that one? That's a new one. Okay, we got a new term. I do not. That's the first time I've seen that one. Hey, Jesus is King. Very nice. 100%. How are you doing? I mean, God is King. Jesus was a man, wasn't he? But welcome. I'm glad you could be here. Update said, I'm in Gen Z right now. Okay, so I'm still 21. All right. Cool. Hey, Hima. We found someone worse than... Okay. Wow. Okay. It means peace be upon him. What means peace be upon him? Oh, the gop thing? Okay. Bro, speaking gibberish. Okay. So that's not a real language. Okay. All right. Thanks for the clarification. What's happening today? Is that I'm on a live stream with y'all and I'm just chatting. So if you guys have a question, if you want to start a conversation, feel free to type it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer it. Let me know though, how's your day going? Do you have any plans for the week? What'd you do today? Hey, Prime, how are you doing? Guys, I need funding, okay, and your help to start my business. Any ideas on how to make it work? Start a YouTube channel. If you be consistent with the content, perhaps you'll obtain some supporters/subscribers, and you'll make an income off of that, which can definitely help you with your business. If you do start a YouTube channel, subscribe to me first, then write your YouTube username in the chat as it appears on YouTube or in the comment section of one of my full nutritional YouTube videos. I'll be more than happy to subscribe to you. In addition to that, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlists, and watch my YouTube tips playlist videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, perhaps there are some tips in there that may help you grow your channel. What are we saying? How to speak easily with other people? Well, go find one person outside. If it's a random person, go find one random person outside, and then just start talking to them. You're going to mess up if it's your first time, but then after that, just practice, honestly. Start a live stream. I feel like streaming, even though I can't see you guys, I feel like just talking, getting in the motions of talking has definitely made me a better talker and not as scared to speak to random people, to be honest. Now, I'm not volunteering to speak to random people. I rarely do that. But sometimes you're in the airport, you're at the mall, and you'd ask a random question. Those are good ways to do that. You should play games like Gaming Channel, Hima. Okay, so in the past, I've definitely, like, I'm not really a gamer, but, like, when I first downloaded Roblox, I used to stream me playing Roblox a little bit. It was okay, so perhaps in the future, I'll bring that back for sure, Hima. Maybe streaming on Roblox in the future, perhaps. Currently working but feeling blessed. Okay, nice. Glad you're feeling blessed. Thank you so much for subscribing. 3671. Welcome to the channel. Ooh, nice. You made some cool edits, Kay. Awesome. Shout out to you. That's awesome. What do you discuss? Okay, what do you like to discuss on live? Honestly, whatever, we discuss random things on live streams. My live streams tend to be more informal than all the other content I post on social media. So generally, if you guys ask me a question, ask my opinion on something, if I'm able and comfortable to share that information, I'll definitely share it with y'all. However, on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I live stream, that's all about manicures, where I show you guys me doing my manicure. And on Saturday and Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I live stream, those are all about me going to the gym. So yeah, but Monday live streams generally pretty chill. Just how you guys, if you have any questions or like that. Are you a keyboard? Because you might just be my type, all right? Hey, update said, okay, beautiful. It's 2:24 p.m. Okay, so I need to sleep now. Bye-bye. Okay, have a good night. Have a good night. Update. It was a pleasure having you on. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comment section on my fully nutritional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Red Lobster commented on one of my videos. You think they're going to give me a free gift card for food? No. They never give me free gift cards for stuff. Like, you left a comment. You guys could, like, give me a gift card so I could do more free food reviews, but they don't do that. They don't do that. What are we saying? Hey, Travin, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Please pin, since you act so nicely. Sure. Please like the video and subscribe. Kay said, okay, you want me to live a Roblox stream? Okay, Kay. So yeah, seems like there's some interest from Kay from Hima for a gaming stream. So yeah, definitely in the future, I'll be doing a Roblox live stream for y'all. So stay tuned for that. She gives her chat therapy, the goat said. Hey, if you guys feel like it is a form of therapy, I'm no means by a qualified therapist or have rarely any training on that. So, I do encourage you guys to still go and get real treatment from a therapist. However, if I'm able to help you guys process your thoughts a little more than happy to do that. Wow, it's Happy National, what in the world? Okay, good for you. Okay, nice. Let's see. Hey, Russell, how are you doing? If I have a delay, that's probably the internet, so I have no control over that, unfortunately. But good evening, Russell. How are you doing? Hima said, you're going to go to sleep. Wow, it's 2:12 a.m. in the morning. Okay, see you around, Hima. It was a pleasure talking to you. Have a great night's rest or morning's rest for you. And stay positive. See you in the next live stream or the comment section of my fully nutritional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. For everyone who just joined the live stream, welcome. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I show you what my life is like. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. If you are a returning supporter on the live stream, shout out to you. Really do appreciate that continued support. If you're a new viewer here, consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the community. I have travel videos, fashion videos, eat with me, and a lot more. And you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Update said, thank you for your important information. I want to join your every live if I have time. So then discuss your topic. Okay, Cedric. So yeah, save the live streaming schedule, which is found by going to the post section on YouTube. Have a good night. Pleasure having you on. Hey, Russell. Okay, this Wednesday's Republic Day. Okay, very cool. Glad you're doing good today, Russell. Did you do anything interesting today, or was it like a chill Monday for you? What state am I from? I'm from New York. You're going to go to breakfast? Okay. What do you plan on getting for breakfast, Kay? What country are you watching from, if you're comfortable sharing? Hey, Alex. How you doing? Hey, workout girl. Okay, so you've seen my workout live streams. Hopefully you enjoyed them. How's my day? My day was good. It was productive, Alex. I just did schoolwork today, to be honest. I had some meetings with my supervisor, so pretty chill. Bye, Russell. It was a pleasure having you on. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my fully nutritional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Hey, Nightmare. How you doing? Hey, Joseph. How are you doing? Okay, you have to wait 45. Oh, my gosh. You have to wait 46 minutes, okay, in an hour for the bus to arrive, okay, at West Kendall Baptist Hospital. Okay, why are you going to the hospital, though? Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hey, what's your name? Caro, glad you could be here. Karaya, welcome. You're cute as well. Hey, the goat. Hey, witness. Do you think it's normal not having a girlfriend since I was born in my life? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's normal. What type of question? Do you think it's not normal? Do you think it's not normal having a girlfriend since I was born in my life? So you're saying since you've been born, you never had a girlfriend. Were you born with a girlfriend? I don't think you were born with a girlfriend, so it's okay if you don't, if you've never had a girlfriend, all right? I mean, if God intended you to, if not having a boyfriend or girlfriend for people out there, if God intended you to say, I want you to be 100% normal, so you need to have this thing, you would have been born with said person. You were not born with said person, guys, so it's okay if you do not have a girlfriend. It's okay if you do not have a boyfriend. It's okay if you don't have a non-binary partner, if you do not use pronouns, things like that. It's okay, all right? So, yeah. Once again, guys, society and societal expectations. Remember, society is great, but society also sets a lot of standards that sometimes, not sometimes, most times isn't good to follow. And an easy way to think about this, okay? Easy way to think about this for you, witness, if you feel weird since you said you never had a girlfriend, look at nuns. Which are nuns are kind of stereotypical because we're the male equivalent to nuns. But anyway, look at nuns, all right? Nuns, I guess they said they married God, but like nuns don't have boyfriends because nuns are only females. Gender discrimination in the church. But yeah, nuns are only females. So that's an easy way to think about it. Hey, Amid. Joseph said it was on the bus. It was on a bus problem. Okay. Hey, Brown. How you doing? Hey, Peter. Okay, you're watching from Zambia. Welcome, welcome. And even the goat agrees. That's totally normal. 100% Joseph. We'll definitely send you some prayers. Be safe, be safe. Amid said, hello, where are you from? I'm from the United States. Glad you could be here. The goat said, okay. It's a total waste of time. My energy should have been focused on yourself. Okay. Thanks for sharing that experience, the goat. Alex said, no girlfriend, ill. Just kidding. Of course, it's okay, but trust me. It will be really, wait. Trust me, it will be. Sorry. Sometimes I read these sentences and I'm like, the words get jumbled. Let me see. Or the grammar of it. Let me see. Just kidding. Of course, it's okay. But trust me, it will really be lonely. Okay. As a 20-year-old man. I mean, I don't think just my personal opinion on this. You asked me questions, so I'll elaborate on it. But like, I definitely see where you're coming from, Alex. Like, I definitely understand that point of view. Do appreciate you for sharing that to help the person who asked it. But like at the same time, I'm like, I don't think you derive happiness from other people. Well, I do think sometimes you derive happiness from other people. But yes, at the same time, if you have a positive relationship with your family members, you won't be lonely. I don't think having a boyfriend or girlfriend for people, I don't think that makes them not lonely, because people can be in relationships and they can still be lonely. Just because you have another person physically there with you doesn't necessarily mean you won't be lonely still. So I think that all relates to, first off, being comfortable by yourself. You got to be comfortable by yourself. And then after that, let's say you don't want a girlfriend, all right? Or you don't want a significant partner like that. Or if you want a girlfriend, if you want a boyfriend, but you just can't get one, you gotta build positive relations with your friends, with your family members, things like that, and you won't be lonely. So that's how I see it. Sorry, I'm not yawning at your comments, Alex. It's like, I don't know, it's like sometimes I don't realize how tired I am until like I come on the live stream and I have these comments with y'all, answer your comments. But I promise you, I'm not yawning because I think your comment is boring. Don't come at me. It's okay. Let me see. What are you guys saying? I never had a girlfriend in your life. Okay. But what are we saying, girlfriend? What do you mean by that? Are you saying you've never had a girl that's a friend? Or are you saying you've never had a girlfriend, like romantic girlfriend? Or are you saying you just never had a girl that's a friend? I feel like we should elaborate on that first, because I feel like we're all quick to say, when you say girlfriend, romantic partner, but at the same time, if you have a girl that's a friend, that's your girlfriend, She's a girl, it's your friend. So how are we defining this? First off, witness, and then we can give you some advice after that. Hey Joseph. Joseph said, can you tell the chat to send prayers? Yeah, guys. In the chat, if you want to, feel free to send some prayers to Joseph. They said they're going to the hospital and they're taking the bus there. How old am I? Okay, good. The goat is want to know how old the witness math is. Okay, you're still 24, the goat. Okay, nice. When will you do a Q&A? I already did a Q&A video, so if you want to see a Q&A video, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my question and answer videos. There are 3 questions, or not 3 questions, there are 3 parts. If after you watch those videos, you want me to do an updated Q&A video, feel free to leave a comment in one of those videos and be like, hey, Mia, we need an updated Q&A video. These are the questions I want you to answer. And I'll be willing to, like, film a new one for y'all. But the one I filmed with my mom was relatively recent, over the summer. So, yeah, to find that, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Q&A playlist. And it should be the featured video on my channel. I feel like if you were subscribed to me, if you go to my channel, you'll see a featured video. That's the first part of the Q&A video for you guys to watch. Hey, how are you doing, Lushmo? I'm in the United States. Okay, the goat said which math is a troll. Hey Husan, how you doing? Hey Azed. D Support said, what does being in a relationship mean to me? I don't know, man. What type of relationship? There are multiple different relationships. There's a friend relationship, there's a family relationship, there's a romantic relationship. I mean, all at its core, I feel like at its core, all relationships, no matter what type of relationship anybody is in, people should be respectful to each other. I guess that's what it means. No matter what type of relationship, what does it mean being in a relationship to me? I mean, that you are going to be respectful no matter what type of relationship that you're going to be in, that people aren't going to extremely stress you out or bring you unnecessary stress, depending, no matter what type of relationship you're in. And I feel like no matter what type of a relationship you're in, people aren't necessarily supposed to make things harder for you. If you're in a relationship, whether that's a friendly relationship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship for some people, if people are making stuff harder for you or giving you more so of a headache and not making stuff or certain things a little easier, what's the point? I'm in this family relationship, friendly relationship, etc. relationship for you to make things harder for me. I was better off without you. What? So yeah. Alex said, I dreamed of being a writer. Okay, nice. I guess my writing style. No, Alex, I'm not yawning at you. You'll go to law school instead. It fits you better. Well, hey, make the big bucks. Make the big bucks. But, like, I'm not yawning at you at your comment. D Support said, sending healing, comfort, and hope and all to Joseph. 100% love to Joseph. Hey, welcome everyone. Hey, Tamal, I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. You're in front of me as such. Hey, the goat. Mia is way too intellectual for this chat. Thank you so much for your kind words, the goat. Okay, romantic relationship you guys want my opinion on. Challenging my inner Phoebe Halliwell. Do you guys know who Phoebe Halliwell is? If you don't know who Phoebe Halliwell is, go watch Charmed, the one that came out in like 1984, the best show ever. But she's one of the Charm sisters, and she was a relationship columnist. So when you guys start asking relationship questions, I gotta channel inner Phoebe Halliwell. All right. So to channel inner Phoebe Halliwell, D Support said, or should every student have a kissing girlfriend? Yeah. What? No. What? Ew. No. Why should every student have a kissing girlfriend? Guys, what is the benefit of that? I mean, I wouldn't want to kiss a girl. But, like, what's the benefit of having a kissing girlfriend? Generally, what's the benefit of that for people who do that, or who if that's one of your goals to achieve, at least for a college student? Like that, guys. What is the benefit of that? So personally for me, no. There's, like, yeah. Germs, you want to get sick? I mean, that, but what's the benefit? The goat said, I feel bummed by these weird questions. It always takes a pivot. She skipped the, okay. Well, being insulting isn't going to prompt me to answer your question, is it, Nomad? Hey, Alex, what's my major? So I'm a graduate student. So my field of study is public administration and criminal justice. I majored in psychology, though. Minored in professional writing in undergrad. Hey, Goma. The goat said, you should know most of your viewers right now are from third world countries and have never had a romantic relationship. Sad to be honest. All right, thank you so much for letting me know. But I don't think it's sad if people have never had a romantic relationship, honestly. Once again, it's societal expectations and societal standards, to be honest, that dictates what people should do or how people should operate based on a person's given age. That's society's socially created. So I don't feel like if you guys have never been in a romantic relationship, if that's not a desire of yours, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Is your life. So live your life how you want to live it and achieve goals that you want to achieve it when you want to achieve said goals and how you want to live your life. If it's going against society, as long as it's not illegal, you are good to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Just don't dictate your opinions and your beliefs and your way of life on other people, and you're gonna be good. I don't like me. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Alex said, by the way, when people say our ships, okay, on the internet, they almost always mean romantic. Okay, Alex, thanks for that. I'll remember that because, yeah, I had to, like, clarify because, like, I feel like when people ask about relationships, it's automatically the thought to go to romantic relationships for people. But at the same time, there are various different types of relationships that exist. The goat said all these questions make sense to me now. Hey, ridiculous. She's not a coward. She's right in supporting. Okay, guys. Hey, that girl. Glad you could be here. Everyone. Hey, Gia. Hey, Vivi. Hey, Sefa. Hey, that girl. How you doing? Welcome from Brazil. How much does college cost per year? It depends on the school that you go to. I honestly don't remember how much my school costs yearly, but, like, my student loan debt, it's more than, like, I don't know. If I give a rough estimate, maybe around 50K, 50,000, maybe more, including my grad school and undergrad education. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe college was probably half of that. I don't know. Around that price. When's my birthday? In December. When's your birthday, that girl? Okay, what are we saying? You're gorgeous as well, Adam. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, you're in November. Very nice, very nice. Are you the start of November or the end of November? November Sagittariuses are different, though. I think my mom said my grandfather is Sagittarius. We're not the same. We're two different Sagittariuses, guys. So, yeah, November, December Sagittarius are completely different, for sure. Thank you. You're cute as well. Fallon, thank you so much. Me, you're killing it. God bless. Thank you so much. God bless you as well, Adam, for your kind words. Hey, Aiden, how are you doing? Glad you could be new here. The algorithm knew that you want to be part of a community for your positivity and uniqueness. So you're welcome to the channel. Make sure to like the video. Do subscribe. I'm a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. I show you guys what my life is like. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Don't text me. What are we saying? Okay, university in the UK is 4,000 per year. That pounds is worth more than USD, and you're probably getting in-state tuition or resident tuition. So shout out to you. That's very nice. What are you saying? Okay, November 12th. Very nice. You're at the start of November. Thank you so much for the love. Really appreciate it. Love the emojis that girl sending it back to you. The goat said, "Nah, but bud, you need to get a brain and that's go okay." Okay. People's having side conversations. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. Where are y'all from? Where are y'all from? Yeah, for international students, it costs, wow, it's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm glad I got my education in the United States. That's a lot of money. Uh-huh. You're from Texas. Very nice. I'm from New York. So what's it like in Texas, that girl? Do you like it? You're from Germany, Nomad. Do you like it? You're from Toronto. Okay, okay. My mom took me to Niagara Falls over the summer. It was really cool. So if you want to see Uniquely Mia, Queen Mother, and Family Adventure to Niagara Falls, Canada, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Niagara Falls, Canada playlist videos. I'm trying to make my channel as seamless and organized as possible for y'all. So if you want to see education videos, if you want to see travel videos with Uniquely Mia in Guyana, if you want to see Uniquely Mia in New York, if you want to see Uniquely Mia in Canada, if you want to see Uniquely Mia in Philadelphia and other states, you can go to that playlist video and watch it, guys, okay? Everything is organized on my channel. You just have to go to the playlist section on my YouTube channel to find them if you don't want to scroll through a lot of videos. You're disappointing in me, Nomad. Thank you for letting me know. I mean, I'm still here. I mean, I'm still standing. Didn't really do anything, but thank you for letting me know. I'm really happy that you shared your opinions and that you feel comfortable on the channel to vocalize how you feel. Thank you for that. D Support said, "What's the most challenging part of studying public administration?" That is boring. That is boring. It's so boring. Yeah, that's the most difficult part. It's not that entertaining at all, guys. At all. Hey, Cats, how are you doing? Work is over. Okay, nice, nice. So, Cats, what are your after work plans? What are your dinner plans? Okay, you're a small island girl, that girl said. Okay, nice. I live in Texas. Sorry, LOL, but I'm not from here. What island are you from, that girl, if you're comfortable sharing that information? Yo swims in an island. What are we saying? All right, we have people from Pakistan. Hey, welcome, Assam from Pakistan. What's it like in Pakistan today? That girl said it is boring today. Yeah, it's a Monday. D Support said, "What course or subject has impacted you the most so far?" My degree. Me receiving my degree and I'll walk off a stage. That's like the ultimate course or subject. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I've learned some skills throughout the way, along the way, that's gonna benefit me, but at the same time, I'm a strong believer, not to say that I haven't learned any skills, writing skills, researcher skills, but I could have developed that independently, I feel like. I'm a strong believer that education, particularly degrees in America, it's a pathway to help you get to where you want to be. So not to say, I feel like I'm definitely smarter, intellectually smarter a lot, but since I have gone through higher education process, I've learned a lot more about criminal justice, public administration, psychology, things like that. I wouldn't say any of my classes really impacted me a lot, and that could just be because I haven't had opportunities to apply it in a job setting currently, because society doesn't want to live up to its part of the deal. All right. So yeah. So yeah, but like, on the job training is a real thing. They train you on the job. If you are a minority, if you are somebody who don't have a lot of connections, getting degrees, it's generally like a gateway to help you get to those positions. Hey, Riza, how you doing? Alex said, "Please leave your political and religion out of it. I say this as a Christian. It doesn't mean I want to hear this from strangers." Oh, wow, that girl. I've never heard of that place before. Okay, cool. I'll have to research about that island. Nice. People will say the most atrocious things online. I laugh being as a coping mechanism out of disbelief as to what I'm witnessing. Commenters are really something else. Yes, and something that I do want to say to everyone too, just as a reminder, guys, if you will not say something if somebody is right in front of you talking to you, do not say it on the live stream or like text in outside the live stream to like people on social media, because people, you guys may think you are protected on social media and that people can't find out who you really are. They can find out who you really are. There are things known as IP addresses. There are things known as emails that your account is connected to. So if somebody really needs to find out who you are in real life, they can do some research and they can find that information out, all right? So just practice safe social media etiquette. And if you're not going to say something, if somebody's right in front of you to their face, social media should not give you the sense of comfort that you can say something like that as well. The GOAT said, love your energy. Thank you so much for love. Pleasure having you on, the GOAT. It's 2 a.m. Wow. And you have a racist in your chat. Wow. So you got to go. Have a good day. I'll join your next stream. I don't want to butcher that last pronunciation, but pleasure having you on, the GOAT. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my fully nutritional YouTube video or YouTube short. And for the racist who's on the live stream, I mean, I don't really accept discrimination. So, but if you are going to communicate in a kind and respectful way and leave your racism at the door, you are more than welcome on the channel and on the live stream. But if you're not going to do that, I mean, pleasure having you on. Peace out. So yeah. Adam said, holy smokes, Indonesia. You're from Indonesia. Nice. Okay. So, okay. Hey, Adam. What are we saying? He's still swim there. D supports that has study in public administration changed the way you view politics or policy. Yeah, for sure. I think study in public administration has definitely shown me how much the United States government, because that's what I'm learning about, but how much the United States government has deviated from the original laws that are still in existence, and that is supposed to dictate politicians and people's behavior for sure. Like, you'll read the Constitution or you'll read about this law that was passed way back when and is still in existence now, and you'll look at like the media and you'll look at what's happening and you're like, is that legal? That's not, I don't know what's happening. So it's really interesting for sure. So yeah, I mean, in terms of changing my beliefs on politics, it's not the thing about politics, guys. It's the thing about politics. I feel like when we look at political parties and things like that, it's not to say that they're bad, like red, blue. It's just like it's not to say even what they believe in. It's just how far somebody wants to take something is the problem. That's the problem, how far somebody wants to take something. So I say that to say, because throughout my studies, I'm learning about, let's say, Democrat. I'm learning about Republicans. I'm learning about independence in the political party system. And if you look at what those political party system was about historically at its core, yes, they may have had the same belief, but like it's not saying that it was terrible, but it's like in modern society, they've just gone so extreme with it and personal opinions are coming into play, which is the problem with things. So one thing that I do like about public administration, it shows you how things were set up and how things are supposed to be. If people were to operate or look at political parties saying, this is what it is historically has been about, and this is how past lawmakers have acted, okay, it's not crazy. But now if you come to modern America and you look at the political parties and you're like, okay, this is what this person want to do. You're saying, okay, that's crazy. This is where the problem is coming in. So people just go too far with it. That's what's happening in modern society. But like, to answer your question, do you support? I want to say it has definitely changed the way I view politics or policy for sure, because I understand what this thing is historically supposed to be about. That's what I understand for and what it's historically supposed to root for. But yeah, it's people who mess it up, and people in society, they let their personal biases and opinion come in, which goes against public administrators. So at the same time, you're like, got the wrong people. It's very interesting. Very interesting. This political neutrality is what we can say is not being exemplified and how it's supposed to be exemplified. So yeah. And I can say all that because I've studied public administration and because I know about how it's historically supposed to be, the government operates and stuff like that. So I can say that because I've studied that. So yeah. And without me doing that, I wouldn't be able to say that. What are you saying? Great people are fake. I live by social media, made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face more. That's a good quote. I like that quote. Okay, we got people from Ethiopia here. Okay, nice. Alex, you're from Ethiopia. Very cool, very cool. Welcome from Sri Lanka. I'm from the United States. I don't understand a thing I say on Twitter. Y'all need to move, that girl said. People said bunch of fudgy dudes in the chat. Sorry about that. Are you a libertarian? I just don't share my political party just because I choose not to, because I want to make this a place where all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. But I'm sure if it's not hard to make an inference. I mean, one day I will definitely share my political party, if political affiliation that I want to say I'm affiliated with. That's when I run for office one day, if I ever do decide to do that. But right now, saying my political opinion, it's not going to change anything. What is it going to do? And I generally answer most of your questions, so like I don't answer that. So yeah. Teddy said, "Hey Teddy, welcome from Antigua. Very nice. Okay. You go to the beach today? I'm in the United States. Yes, no racism here too. Do agree with that, witness. Pretty and smart. Thank you so much, Washington, for your kind words. Okay, you're a policymaker. Okay, Sanu, glad. Cool. Future president of the United States. All right, so if you are a United States citizen, I got your vote, right? When you see Nick Lemire running for office, you're going to vote for me. Okay, this is my nails. I always say I may not win, but best believe I'm a United States citizen. I will use my right one day, perhaps. I'm getting all the degrees for it. Do I smoke? No, I do not smoke. Okay, 14 said, in my experience, party loyalty tends to lead to loss of empathy in general. And yeah, the thing about party loyalty is sometimes people will just latch on and say they're part of this political group without even doing the research to see what the political group is about. So just because like your father or your mom was part of this group, you think you will automatically say I'm part of this group as well, but then are you gonna do the research and you will vote for this group, and then that group is gonna pass laws that's gonna hurt you. So research is very important, guys. Doing actual research, because sometimes I feel like they go off of social media. Social media is a good place to start, but do actual research too. You really need to do that. Once you get too obsessed with the ideals in their parties and the activism takes over, that's why I reject both parties. Okay. I understand your point of view, 14. I do understand your point of view, but I will also maybe just say this one thing. Hopefully it encourages you to probably not reject both parties, but at the same time, if you're rejecting both parties, okay, it's fine. You live your life how you want to live it. But if you are a citizen, let's say I'm a citizen of America, for example. If you are a citizen of America and you say you reject both parties and you're not voting and you're not voting when election season comes up or things like that. But at the same time, you are judging, saying, I don't like this in society, I don't like that in society. You can't complain. If something bad happened, if something happens that you don't like, you can't complain. And at the same time, I feel like you are letting your fellow humans down. Yeah, you have this right. Just know, I feel like in other places, some people don't have the same right to vote or the right to communicate how they want to communicate and at least take strides to make their voices heard. Not a lot of people have that right to do that, and depending on where you're from. So if you are in a Western country, where you know your vote is going to be exemplified and make a difference a little bit, I feel like you do have a responsibility to vote and not reject both parties, because remaining silent is just as bad as voting against something bad too. So yeah, or voting for something bad too. That girl said, she'll use your nails. Yes, this is my nails for you to see. Hey, how are you doing? Please, for the love of God, say, okay, actually, I will do anything, okay? Hey, how are you doing? Hi, can I ask you, bro? Yeah, you can ask me something. I came to date a 7-year-old. That's disgusting. Why would you? That's disgusting. You should be arrested immediately. That is pedophile behavior. That is not welcome. If I knew your address, I would call 911 and snitch on you immediately. And you may be joking about saying you were dating a 7-year-old girl and you're 22 years old, but that is disgusting. That is not acceptable at all. You should not be doing that. That is disgusting. So I hope you're joking. But if you're not, I'm sending it out to the universe that you will be incarcerated and other little kids alone. D Support said, what's one real issue you'd love to help solve? One real issue. There's a lot. There's a lot. One real issue that I would like to help to solve in society. And it should have not benefit me. Okay. I always give you serious answers. Do you want a serious answer or not so serious answer? I don't know. One real issue. Okay, I'm gonna give you this. I guess a serious issue. I don't know, man. There's a lot. One, anytime you guys ask you to narrow something down, I realize how much ideas I would say out loud. One real issue you would love to, one real world issue. So it could be outside of the United States too, but then I care about everywhere, but I'm gonna just do the United States because that's where my power would lie. But one real issue to solve. Love to help. Yeah. I guess the issue of equal opportunity. Yeah, I feel like equal opportunity can be applied in multiple different ways. Is that feasible? No. Most likely it's not feasible. But yeah. Equal opportunity with passing laws and ensuring that policies are in place so like biases and things like that can't exist in society. So that equal opportunity for sure. True, because equal opportunity does exist, but like there are other ways that people get around that too, which isn't cool. So yeah. I say is I'm just not Democrat or Republican. I'm just dumb. Okay. Yes, that girl. Call 911. Hey, Robert. Kat said, so I have to get groceries today, Mia. Okay, nice. So you've been eating out or eating your roommate's cooking because we had guests over. Okay, so she won't be cooking today. All right. So you need your groceries. Okay. Nice. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to your roommate, Cass. Yes, Cass. Mia for Prez. You were going to be the press secretary. All right, Cass? Don't worry. I'm not going to forget your job, Cass. Anybody else want a job for when I become president? Cats created Mia for Prez. So when I start my campaign, I'm going to be reaching out to you, Cats. Be prepared to meet Uniquely Mia, Queen Mother, in person because we're going to have those meetings to see how we're going to, like, plan, I don't know, advertisement or whatever. And then we'll need other people. I don't know what other people will need yet to be on the staff to get me elected for president. But, like, we'll have all those people. How you put you in timeout? I'm putting you in timeout, dude. Ooh, I'm gonna block you too. Racial slurs are not welcome. Let's put you in timeout. And then we unblock you because choosing to type discrimination and racist. Okay, you're already hidden from the channel. Choosing to type discrimination and words that are racist is a choice. Okay, it's a choice. So when you do that, you know what you're doing, and that is not welcome on the chat. Hey, JJ. I used to be more nice with it, but then at the same time, I'm like, you know what you're doing. So that's one thing you will get an automatic block for on the channel if you be racist and discriminatory in nature. Kat said, I'm so tempted to eat out, but I really shouldn't. Think about it this way. Cats, are you participating in the Saving Challenge? I don't remember if you told me if you're participating in the Saving Challenge. But if you're going to get groceries, an easy way to encourage yourself not to get food out, say that money that you would spend on food, you could put it in a Ziploc bag and save it until the end of the year. Hey, how are you doing, RR? Welcome from India. Hey, Fozzie. Okay. 14 said I vote Democrat. I just don't really hold myself to the whole participating in parties due to communities themselves. Okay, yes, I vote Democrat, but I mostly do it just so that I'm expressing my right. Okay. So I guess I can understand that point of view. So you still vote, but like you do not tie yourself, I guess, to all the ideals of a political party. And that's okay. Because the thing about it, guys, for when somebody's running for candidacy, you're not going to agree with every single thing that that they say, that every single policy that they say they're going to pass, you're not going to agree with everything, but what you do vote for is the best option out of everything. So in your opinion, so that's what it is. Because like, it's very rare that people are going to agree that you're going to find somebody not even running for office like mayor, governor, or president, but like if you just meet somebody in your life sometimes, people are going to say stuff. You're not going to agree with every single thing that they say. That's okay. But like, if you're still going to be around that person, if you are still going to want this person to like lead your community or lead your nation, you are going to choose the person that is the best option for you, who represents your values the most. All right. So yeah. I can reject loyalty, but still vote against what I don't want to see. Exactly. That's a great way you can say it. That's a great way you can, I like how you phrased it, 14. You're like, you can reject loyalty to something, but you do vote against what you don't want to see. Because people always know what they don't want to see, what they don't want to achieve. I feel like that's easy to think about, but sometimes it's often hard to say what you want sometimes, but it's easier to say what you don't want. Hey, Express. Beautiful, amazing woman, greeting from Poland. Welcome from Poland. Thank you so much for your kind words. You're beautiful as well. Hey, Johnny. I'm from the United States. Alex said, come on, guys. His name is close. He's always a fan. Hey, that girl. I want a job. It's crazy, that girl. Like, you're applying, but, like, they're either ghosting you on the email. They're ghosting you on the email, or it's like you apply, and then they don't reach out to you at all. So, like, it's really crazy. It really sucks. It really sucks. It's like society told people they need to do this one thing or to get a degree. And when you get the degrees, they don't want to play up to the end of the bargain, guys. But it's crazy. Society is messed up sometimes. Not all the time, but they don't hold up their end of the bargain. And you know what's so funny, too? Because I always see articles where people saying this is the worst job market ever. Why are they still having kids go in school then? Kids still have to go to school, but, like, where are the jobs for the graduates? Nothing. Hire me. I wish that, girl. I wish. But, okay, so when I run for president, okay, when I run for president, you want me to hire you? Okay, you want to be vice president? That's very serious. What are your ideals, that girl? All right? Okay, not your ideals, but, like, what's one thing that you would want to put into place? Okay, if you are vice president, what is going to be one foundational core of your candidacy? I can't just give out jobs for vice president now, because that's going to be very serious. And I'm really serious. So, like, if I ever do decide to run for president, I'm going to reach out to you cats as the press secretary to do my advertisement. So, that girl, if you want to be vice president, what is one ideal? Pitch it to me right now. And I'll make a commitment right now saying that when I run for president, I will reach out to you so you can be my vice president. What's one ideal that you would want to pass and to implement in the United States of America? Let me know. If I agree with that, for sure you can be vice president. What are we saying? Hey, McDowell, how are you doing today? Is that a TV or window? Oh, this is my laptop, you guys. Oh, you see my laptop reflection? This is my laptop. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing today? Unique Lamia here. It's your first time watching. Glad you could be here. I'm Unique Lamia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me technology videos, and a lot more on the channel. So do consider subscribing and joining. Okay, cats, you're participating in a channel. Okay, nice. All right, so you're doing $5 a day. Very nice. Okay, but you're only doing $5 every Sunday. Okay, very nice. Yeah, however you save the $5 a day, you could do it on bulk or you could do it separate each day. Very nice. So shout out to you, cats. All right. So we have recruited some of supporters. We got Cats and Pokemon on the saving trend with us. I think Cam said she was doing it. We got Happy King on the saving journey with us as well. And then we have Queen Mother on the saving journey with us, and obviously Unique Lamia. So shout out to all of us for saving, okay? And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, Unique Lamia, myself, I started a saving journey or a saving challenge, and until the end of 2025, I'm saving $10 a day. So at the end of 2025, on December 31st, however much I save up, I can spend it however I want to spend it. I can donate it to charity, buy a designer bag, plan a vacation. I'll have enough money to do that. And it's just so like we can save some money, because we're spending money almost every day or every other week. So you might as well save some of that money. And if you guys want to hop onto that saving journey with us, you could do like Katz is doing. You could save $5 a day. You could do like I'm doing $10 a day. You could save $30 a day like my mom and Happy King is doing. Or you could save $1 a day, a penny a day, 25 cents a day. And if you do decide to do it, feel free to let me know. And I would definitely love to keep track of who's participating in the saving challenge in my head. And every other day on YouTube, I drop a video like on YouTube Shorts showing you guys that I'm putting this money in the bag. So that should be your reminder to save money as well. Somebody likes potatoes. Okay, they put a lot of potatoes in the chat. Hey, Alex. Okay, Nomad. The only reason why I am not answering your question is because, one, I don't want to answer your question, all right? I generally answer a lot of your questions if you guys ask me a question. So there's some question I just don't want to answer. Two, my opinion on what's happening outside of the United States, it's going to make no impact. My opinion is going to make no impact. It's not going to change anything. So what is it going to do? Give you validation? That's it. Unfortunately, that's not going to change anything. So yeah, that's why I am not answering the question about my opinion on what is happening, or not even what happened, but who I quote unquote side with. So yeah. Okay. Why are you spamming potatoes? You really like potatoes? Alex said school is not the problem in universities. Basically, education is essential. Wow, I'm really behind. I gotta read faster, which is why most jobs want a GED. Yeah, most jobs, but like at the same time, there are multiple jobs where you make a lot where you need higher than a GED for sure. But I do agree with you, Alex, to an extent. Hey Drake, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Yes, we are growing on YouTube. Shout out to all my supporters. I did not forget to film the giveaway video. I promise you I'll film it, but like, I don't know. I just haven't found time to film it. I know it's really gonna take like, honestly, like 5 minutes to film the giveaway video, but I'm gonna film it for y'all soon and I'll drop it so you guys can answer. D Support said, what if we all support Uniquely Mia to run for mayor of New York City just to see what would happen? A full test? Hey, for sure. If we got anybody who's a New York resident or plans to become a New York resident anytime soon, do consider voting for Uniquely Mia if I ever do decide to run for mayor, for sure. Kat said, I'm committed to my press secretary position. It's what I already do. Nice. You're gaining experience every day. Okay, shout out to you, Kat. So by the time that happened, you already be qualified for the job. So nobody could come at me and be like, you just got hired because you know Uniquely Mia. And if they ever do say that, be like, yeah, I'm using my connections. For sure, I'm using my connections. Throughout history, people use those connections. But you will be qualified, Kat. You'll definitely be qualified. Okay, what are we saying? Okay, we got doctors in the chat. Alright. Hey, Nevaeh, how are you doing? Kat said, Nomad, if you care so much, why are you here? Comment instead of enacting the change you so passionate about. Stop trolling. And that's a great way to say it, too. Exactly, Nomad. Like, exactly. Like, I understand what you're doing, Nomad, but, like, I do like what Kat said as well. Like, it seems like you are very committed and you are very vocal with sharing if you support Israel or Palestine. Okay, Nomad, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your personal preference. All right. So if you are that vocal and you really do, I don't know who you support, but I know you are vocal in supporting one of them. Where's Capitol Hill? Washington. Yeah, go to Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Those are the people. Go outside of the White House in Washington, D.C. Those are the people who are making the decisions on who's sending the money to certain places. Those are the people who are, like, determining what is happening, all right? Those are who's determining what's happening. You could go there, go and protest, all right? It's free to get into the Capitol, all right? You could go there. I'm not sure you could go to their office for free, but, like, it's free to get there. It's free if you, like, don't stalk nobody, but like if you wait outside of those buildings, I'm sure you'll run into a policymaker, you'll run into a congresswoman, a congress member, things like that, and you can speak to those people directly. You can write letters, you can start videos on social media tagging those people for them to hear your concerns, all right? You can start a lobbying group. You can start one of those you can start a nonprofit organization. There are multiple things you can do that is going to have a direct impact, Nomad, if you are not scared. And yes, you are calling me a coward. I'm not a coward, but at the same time, I understand that, like, hey, I have no nepotism connections in society. I have yet to enter the workforce in a full-time position. I'm not saying anything to jeopardize my future career. Yes, I'm not selfish. Yes, war is never good in my opinion, but yes, I am selfish for my own benefit to say I am going to be scared to say what my political beliefs are, what my political opinion is, because if this video were to ever recirculate, if a video of me ever saying what I believe in were to recirculate, that can jeopardize my future position. That's going to be a great position that I'm going to have in the future. I'm never going to risk that. So yeah, war is never good in my opinion, but at the same time, war is part of history. If you look at history, if you look at the Bible, war was always there. The only difference with modern society is that things are televised, all right? So war is never good, but at the same time, ancient societies' wars could have been much worse than modern society, but we don't know. We really don't know because they weren't televised, all right? That is just the difference with modern society. War is televised and we have access. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is great, but knowledge is also bad sometimes. So yeah, that's how I see it. So yeah, I just want to address that one last time, Nomad, because I do see you are being consistent with the comments. So I do hope for everyone that answer your question, Nomad, and great advice for sharing cats and Pokemon as well. You also provided some great advice to Nomad too. Hey Captain, okay, you're eating beef and cheese and lettuce. Okay, so a taco, it sounds like, I'm assuming. Hey Isaac, how are you doing? I'm doing good. You're beautiful as well. You never enter the giveaways? Why you never enter the giveaway, Drakes? You might win if you ever enter one. Why not? How are you doing? Hey, too. You have a very beautiful speaking voice and hope to see you on CNN, given the facts, not the watered down, like they share. I don't know if they would probably one day invite me on CNN to be like a guest speaker on something. At this kind of moment of time, I don't think I'm ready to go on CNN and be like a guest speaker. Not yet, no. Let me at least get my degrees first. As long as, the thing about being a guest speaker on like CNN or like ABC News, but I often see guest speakers on CNN 9 times out of 10. I'm like in my head, do they give them the answers beforehand to prepare? Because like if you give me the answers beforehand to prepare, I'm good. But like, are you just going to ask me this question on the spot? And it's going to be live televised? What if I mess up? I know I'm going to mess up, but like, that's my concern. Hey Bethany, how are you doing? Okay. Okay. You're not even from the US? Okay, you're talking. Okay. Oh, that's all I need to know. All right. Okay. I'm confused now. All right. What's happened? Do you agree with that, Cats? All right. Nobody. Yeah, war is never good, as I said, but like at the same time, and I don't want to say everything relates to race too, but like sometimes I'm reading some of these statements, Nomad, that you're typing. And you are putting out valid facts, how stuff is sad is happening in the world, right? As I said, war is never good. People should never starve. But at the same time, I feel like things like that happen in African countries sometimes too. So not to relate anything to race, but I feel like if we're gonna speak out one thing, we should speak about other things too. People, including people from different races too. So I saw what I said. I just wanted to point that out one more thing too, because once again, very interesting, very contradicting too a little bit. What are we saying? Hey, Evan, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Isa, how are you doing today? Kat said, like, you're repeatedly displaying your ignorance, and it's honestly kind of sad. It's funny. It's getting funny, like, why do you think Raj thinks he knows who and how the world can change? Like, what? I didn't want to hear. I don't want to change the situation. I know she can't, but she can't. You're contradicting yourself, alright. Hey, Evan, how are you doing? Glad you could be here. Okay, you ate your Subway. All right, you ate your Subway's potato and you had the cookie. Very nice, very nice. Also, they gave you a cookie after you spent like the 30 pounds. Okay. Your Subway has, I was surprised to know your Subway has the real food. If you don't know, guys, Evan went to Subway and they said they got like a jacket potato with tuna, I believe, Evan, if I'm not mistaken. They got like a sandwich from Subway. 2 sandwiches, they said, and like a cookie, all for like 30 pounds. I don't know what pounds converts to in the US, but sounds like you got a lot of stuff. All right, you got like 3 to 4 different meals, and you had real food, because my Subway is not gonna have potatoes or anything like that. What are you saying? Wait a minute. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Sometimes people don't want to show it, and that's okay, because we're all humans with our own opinions and free will. 100% that girl. Beautifully phrased. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing? Maybe they should stop things in the desert. Cat said Nomad wants to show off his how ignorant he is. He's really committed to the beat. Nomad said Mia. I earlier said blacks, and I am okay. You're black. Okay. Thanks for sharing your race with me, Nomad. Evan said, interestingly, I'm watching a video on Israel right now, okay? And it is a very good video, okay? What time is it? It is 5:37 p.m. where I'm at. Hey, that girl. Frosted. Okay. D support said, who's the king of the war and the great gods? Aries. Kat said, that's just your opinion. It doesn't matter. Hey, how are you doing? Raj Field, glad you could be here. You're from Earth? Nice. Glad you're from Planet Earth. Have you met anybody from outside of Planet Earth, Frost? Wow. Oh, because you said you're in Texas, that girl. Okay, yeah. Texas is like 2 hours behind, I think. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. So you are in the past. I will say that girl, nothing interesting to my knowledge has happened in the future as of yet. All right. So it's currently 5:38 p.m. for me, that girl, and like no aliens have invaded. We're still here on Earth. I mean, Wakanda didn't like magically appear a portal to it. The portal to the Enchanted Forest didn't open, nothing like that. So I don't know the lotto tickets, so nothing's happened yet, that girl. Or winning lotto numbers, I can say. Did I eat today? Yes, I did eat today, Drake. I had sausage, like turkey sausage with eggs for breakfast. And then for lunch, I just had the leftover Red Lobster that I had yesterday. Then I had chocolate chip cookie. 2 chocolate chip cookies. So yeah. I don't know if I'm hungry. Like, I feel hungry, but I don't feel hungry, so I really don't know if I'm going to eat later. If I do eat something later, it's probably just going to be my salad, but then again, I'm not sure. Hey, Osama, how are you doing? Hey, from London, Wayne. What's it like in London today? Hey, May, how are you doing today? Hey, Hyper. Frost said Earth's the only place that has allowed me to call it home. Okay, yeah, I know. I understand, like, some other planets with other life, they may see us as the aliens and they don't want us to stay Frost, so yeah, I totally understand that. Hey, Linda, how are you doing today? Good evening, good evening. I'm doing good. Have a blessed day as well. Okay, Evan said jacket potato, okay, with taco, beef, and cheese, okay, and jacket potato with tuna. Okay, so you got 2 potatoes. All right, 1 foot-long tuna sub, taco, beef, foot-long. Wow, okay, tuna south, 36 pounds. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all. And you got 1 potato. potato wrap, okay, and salad. Very nice. Assalamu alaikum. Back to you. Lobster. Also known as the giant water bug. I feel like I skipped the question, guys. Did I skip somebody's question? When the king of war greets the gods, does he speak pride or with regret? I don't know. I really don't know, guys. What are you saying? It was actually 34 pounds, but Uber Eats charges. Okay, some fees. Yeah, Uber Eats say those delivery fees are crazy. I don't have Snapchat. Kat said, anyways, I'm on my way to the grocery store now. Nice. All right, I'm planning on getting some things. Ooh, for sandwiches and things to make rice and stew. Very nice, very nice. So what type of sandwich are you thinking? What type of sandwiches? I sometimes see people on social media, they make the most fancy sandwiches I have ever seen in my life. So some people really go all out for the sandwiches. And rice and stew is very good. I do agree with that girl. Like, if my mom were to make some red beans and rice, or not red beans and rice, but like some stew chicken, so good. So what's your protein, Cats? Are you gonna do like stew chicken? I feel like some people do like stew pork. I've never seen stew pork or had it, but like it doesn't sound that odd to me. So I feel like some people may do stew pork. What are we saying? Okay, nice, Evan. So you're gonna be making chicken soup soon. Nice. What about you, that girl? What do you plan on eating today? And Drake, feel free to let me know, and everyone else on the chat, on the stream. Okay, very nice. Have I had chicken noodle soup? I don't think my mom ever made chicken noodle soup. Like, but chicken noodle soup with a salad on the side and let it rain. Like, do you guys know that song? How do I know that song? I don't know. I guess I heard it when I was little. But, like, do you guys know that song? No, I never had stew pork, Drake. But I'm like, it doesn't sound that out there. It doesn't sound too weird. That girl said since it's getting colder, soups are good. Yeah, do agree with that. Evan said, 1 second. Evan said, I'm literally running low, okay? Never know how to make the food. Last, my appetite has been so poor recently. Yeah, stretching out food is definitely, meal prepping is definitely kind of one of the most typical things. I guess that's why my mom tends to cook every day or every other day, too. So to avoid, because I guess meal prepping is kind of hard. Excuse me. Hey, honey, glad you could be here. If this is your first comment, I'm not ignoring you. It just takes a while for me to catch up to you, reading your comments. Okay, beef stew. All right, that girl, I see you. So I've never had beef stew, but it sounds good, and it seems like it's a stew day for people to make, like, stew food, okay? Evan said the chicken soup, okay, will be sweet. Will be a sweet and sour version. With red peppers, corn, okay, blended. We'll be added to the soup. Maybe some chili flakes, tomato flavor, and very nice, very nice. Yeah, so politically correct is so nauseating. Okay. Evan said beef stews or shredded beef is good way to stretch meals. Yeah, to agree. Can I request you or pray? You want me to pray for you? I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah. What kind of soup do I eat? My mom makes chicken foot. Well, she hasn't made it in a while, but she used to make chicken foot soup a lot. Chicken foot soup a lot. Yeah, it was the only soup she really made, chicken foot soup. She's like sometimes put dumpling in it, sweet plantains, different beans. I don't beans like red, black-eyed beans. Sometimes she'll put the yellow ones. I don't like the yellow ones. Split peas. So yeah, different things. All right, Drake, you had a burger. Okay, Burger King, nice. What are you saying? Incoming. Okay. All right, you're selling something. Nomad asks, that girl, are you a good cook? Kat said, I'm going to be making a big batch of butter chicken. Nice. Okay. Just made rice fresh. When I want it. Ask me tough questions. Yes, sir, I am. Okay. What are we saying? Hey, how you doing, Huami? Glad you could be here. Mia, what's my stance on the LGBTQ community? Live your life how you want to live it. You are more than welcome on the channel as long as we communicate to each other in a kind, respectful way. As long as you live your life and don't dictate your beliefs on other people, expect the world to change for you to a severity. No judgment from me. Like, obviously, the world has to change a little bit, but, like, sometimes it gets a little crazy how much they want it to change. But, like, yeah. So, yeah, no judgment. You love your mother's pumpkin soup. I've never had pumpkin soup before. Ooh, you had some birria tacos. Birria tacos, I've never had it, but it looks so good. And I would never eat it because it's like birria. I don't eat that meat, but like it looks so good, that girl, like with the cheese pull and then like the crunchy outer layer with the taco shell. So good. Was it good, that girl? Evan said, easy way to kind of get around spending too much is grocery stores, okay, is to use more vegetables and potatoes. Okay, nice. And rice or egg. Okay, or eat eggs. Very nice, very nice. In the morning means you eat less for dinner and plus it's healthier. Okay, cool. What's your question, Nomad? I answered your question. It just takes a while for me to get to the comments. Kat said, for the sandwich, I'm thinking about getting turkey American cheese. Pretty simple. Okay, very nice. Okay, nice. Like a homemade honey glazed turkey a little bit. Hey, Easy24. Yes, it has been a while since you've been on the stream. How are you doing today, Easy24? Hey, Lawrence. Glad you could be here. Hey, Mahi. Yes, it has been a minute, as Kat said. Glad you could be here. How's your day going? Wami said, hurry up and buy the tickets now to play the game, okay, to the candy arcade. Evan said, Mia, I got my Instant Pot. Ooh, nice. Super cheap. Okay, cheap, like 50 pounds. Okay, it's normally like 100 pounds or something. Okay, so you got it for a good deal, Evan. Shout out to you for that. You're from India. Welcome from India, Mahi. How was your day today? No, Matt said that girl. I love Mexican rice and beans. Do you know how to make that? Okay, that girl said pumpkin soup is good. So I may be missing out on pumpkin soup. I've never had it. Evan said, OMG, I love beer tacos. Ooh, you make your own tacos at home now? Very cool. Nomad said, Mia, I want to... Okay. Easy said, thank you for the offer, Nomad. I'm good, thanks. Easy24 said, Cats, what's going on? Just working, trying to stay busy. Okay, you recently moved, okay, your mom into her new crib. Very cool. So you've been getting her settled finally. Okay, nice. Well, shout out to you, Easy24, for working, being productive in the real world, and helping your mom. That is awesome, and glad you didn't forget about the Uniquely Mia chat and community, and that you were able to stop in and say hi. It's always a pleasure to see you guys and talk to you guys, especially when some of y'all go MIA for a little bit. But you were definitely missed, so hopefully everything's going well. Hey, from New Zealand. Okay, what are you saying? Evan said that girl loves food more than me. Hey, Benny, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Kat said, who are you to make Mia more brave? Just because you don't understand our country doesn't mean Mia needs anything from you. No mess and pumpkin soup. Jason said, hey, Jason, I want to move from Scotland to the United States. Any advice? You want to move from Scotland to the United States? Why? Like, have you seen the landscape in Scotland? I mean, you have seen the landscape. You're from Scotland. The history, like here. Okay. You want to move from your Scotland home to the United States? I don't know. Visa. Yeah, I think you need a visa. So like, quick Google search. Quick Google search how to move from Scotland to the United States. That'll help you. What are some things you should know? America's not like Scotland. I've never been to Scotland before, but America's nothing like Scotland for sure, with the landscape, with the people, with the laws, most likely. It's nothing like Scotland. Watch some of my fully nutritional YouTube videos I've made about like New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. to get like gifs of what certain states in the United States looks like. Jason, and be ready for an adventure, because I'm sure it'll be an adventure for you. So yeah, and be fully committed to it. Let's read up some of these comments. You're literally missing out on the best experience if you're not having a birria taco. Okay, that girl agrees. Hey, how are you doing? What's your name? Message, got you to be here. Birria tacos with the sauce is good. Okay, everyone is telling me that. Easy said birria tacos, just not all the onions are good, all right? What time is it? It's 5:50 p.m. where I'm at. Thank you so much for sending love from Nigeria, sending it back from the United States. What's good? Hey, Adrian, I'm doing good. Just going through the comments, responding to y'all. I've not yet read the Quran, Hamand. Not yet. Yeah, and the Instant Pot was basically new. Okay, nice. Had not been used at all. Recently made some tomato meatballs and was surprised. Okay, surprisingly easy and efficient. You just sat back and let it cook. Okay, nice. So very convenient then. Okay, anything you could get to like making cooking food better. And easier is much better. Cats is like, they got an attitude today. Don't worry, Cats. It is, as long as you don't have the attitude like to people who are always nice to you, I guess you are good. And your attitude is not it's not unwarranted. So yeah, you're not attacking people who wasn't attacking anybody else. Cat, so you are 100% okay with your comments, in my opinion. I'm in the United States. Okay, we're at the bottom of the comments. What is happening? But welcome everybody to the live stream. How's everyone's day going? Glad y'all could be here. I don't think I skipped anyone's comments. I feel like some of your comments aren't coming through, guys. Because I'm reading this. What's happening? Alright, we're good. If I skipped anybody's comments, if anybody new joined, I do apologize. But we're at the bottom of the chat now. But what's the plan for today? Today I did schoolwork, so that's basically it. Alright, what are we saying? God bless you as well. Hey, Zero, thank you. Glad you like my accent. Hey, January / Christina, how are you doing today? Nomad said, Evan, you're a good human being. Allah bless you. Good afternoon, January. Sending you back the hearts. That girl, really appreciate your continued support and your engagement. And shout out to all my supporters who are on the live stream, both the returning and the new ones. Hopefully everyone's day is going well. Yeah. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Remember, I live stream every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I live stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday and Sunday at Saturday, Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So save the time, save the days, and yeah, let me read up some of these comments, and then I think we'll end the stream for the day. So yeah, let's see what's happening with y'all. Hey X, how you doing? What's my opinion? Oh my gosh. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Christine. How you doing? LOL, thanks, girl. Hey, Gorgon, how are you doing today? You're exhausted? Get some sleep. Show us your van. My what? I don't have a van. I'm from the United States. What do you mean that girl is fake, Evan? You're going through depression. Christina / January. Yes, I do know you said you have been going through that in the past. So it is definitely something that you are going to constantly work on, a constant, not battle, but it's something that you need constant treatment. So shout out to you, Christina, because anytime you're on the live stream, I do know that you say you always are experiencing depression, and you have definitely told us in the past how you have made strives to receive treatment for said depression. So thank you so much for updating us on your status and your treatment, Katrina. And keep on persevering, keep on staying positive, and keep on receiving that treatment that you need to get better for sure. Okay, what are you saying? Evan said, I'm serious. I'm a serious person. I don't like these weirdos. Hey, T. I understand the want for these things. Okay, the world will never be that way. Just remember, it's the internet and words. Okay. Hey, buddy. Evan, you have a crush on that girl? I'm fake. No, I'm an alien, that girl said. Jake said, show us your van. Got me dying laughing. Where am I from? From the United States, Con. D support said, what's the difference between constructive criticism and being negative? I think constructive criticism is giving criticism so you can improve on this thing, as long as it's improvable for the person. I think just being negative is just like giving feedback in a negative manner, which is whether it's in a negative tone or whether it's just feedback without feedback, I don't know, about negative behavior or things like that. I know that wasn't the best description of that, guys. Nomad said, Evan, at least that girl is not like cats who hates on me. Okay. Evan said, that girl, I never said I was a good Muslim. But I am Muslim, all right. Self-reflection, I guess that's what we call it. You need to talk to someone, January/Christina. Call the number 988. If you call the number 988, you will speak to a mental health official. They'll keep your information confidential. Yeah, I guess if you want, you could 100% make fan art about me, V. Feel free to tag me so I can see what you made. Cats is like, LMAO, I'm not typing nothing, no matter I'm chilling. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. With someone else. Yeah, you've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause I knew that I'd call you up. Hey, my mom and I, we love Charlie Puth, all right? Attention, Superman, we love the guy, all right? He has some good songs. So I can definitely memorize some of Charlie Puth's songs. I've definitely done that in the past. Hey, Nomad. Mia, is it true that cats types like a granny? Huh? What does a granny type like? That's a very generalizable statement. I feel like cats, everyone on the live stream, for the most part, they've typed relatively well. Cats is like, I have a life outside of the stream. Thanks. Nice. Visa, can I draw you? Subscribe if you want. D support said, how do you keep criticism from becoming discouragement? That really depends on the person and who's given the criticism and how many times they have received the criticism. It's a very subjective question, I feel like. But, I mean, how do you keep criticism from becoming discouragement? If you get criticism on something that you really want to improve or change, then I guess if it's up to you, you still want to achieve that, then I guess you're not going to take it as a form of discouragement for sure. Where am I? I'm in the United States. Can you talk to me? I mean, I'm not a mental health official, Christina. I don't have any training on that, but like if you're on the chat and you want to talk about something, you can leave a comment and yeah, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. V said, can I see your hair for a bit? Yeah, so this is my hair. It's just in braids. They look better behind my head. All right. Oh, you drawing me. I forgot. Is that good enough? Sorry. I just moved this so quick. Are you drawing the braids or something? Am I home? I'm in my dorm room, Christina, at school. That girl's like, I'm just light skinned. I ain't white or black. Okay, cool. Hey, Tom. Evan, you're funny. Nice to meet you as well, Rebecca. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's a good song about attention. No, it is a good song. Do you like that song? Cats is like, I literally just figured out what SYBAU means. What does it mean? I don't know what that means. Wait, I think I know what it means. Wait, if I figured out what it means too, Cats, it's kind of funny, but like it's not. But like, what would prompt somebody to say that? I think I know what it means, but I'm not gonna say. Because it has a curse word in it, if I'm right. But I don't know. Oh my gosh. Wait, so people have been telling me that? Oh my gosh, they've been telling me to be quiet in the meanest way possible, because I've been getting that a lot in the chat. Wow. Drake is like, okay, LA Nomad, the visual, okay, of something trying with 2 index fingers, insane. Evan's like, attention applies to everyone here except me and cats. Okay. Evan is like, Nomad. I'm that girl, aren't you? We've been here longer. What are you saying? I don't want to say it out loud, Drake. I feel like I got it right. I don't curse, so I'm not going to say it. But, like, I feel like I got it. But, like, I'm not 100% sure. So I need you guys to tell me, like, I don't know. Like, tell me if it has, you could type it out in the chat if you guys want to type it out. So I can see if I'm right. But that's so crazy. People have been telling me that. And I was like, what in the world do you mean? Okay, said I know. By the way, yeah, BTW, by the way. Evan said that when I come back in 10 minutes, all the new people should have left the live stream. Okay. Yes, Evan, I am eagerly awaiting to see what you post with your hair video. I want to, the design, I'm sure it came out very nice. I thought I blocked the F word. I guess I did not. Oopsie daisy. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, so guys, I do hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you guys are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Shout out to that girl. Shout out to Evan. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Cats and Pokemon. Shout out to Nomad. Shout out to In Your Soul. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Khan. Shout out to Buddy. Shout out to D Support. Shout out to Rebecca. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to 143. Shout out to V. Shout out to January/Christina. Shout out to every single person. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to all the people who was on the chat today. I really, really did enjoy the discussions that we had. Yes, this says New York on my shirt, Christina. Let me read up these final comments. That girl's like, but I love Mia. That's why I'm here. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words, that girl. Sending you hearts, sending you the love. Really appreciate the love. Sending it right back to you, that girl. Nomad is like, okay, and that girl's a newbie. She was nowhere to be seen when I was pressing Mia. All right, you're beautiful. Thank you, that girl. You are beautiful as well. Really appreciate your kind words and your kindness. Thank you so much. All right, what are we saying? All right. Oh, please don't trigger Evan. No trolling ways. Yes, remember, Evan, you are on rehabilitation. Let's not troll, all right? Breathe in, Evan, okay? Take some breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wait, shout out to Drake. Did I shout you out? I forgot. Shout out to you, Drake, for being here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, Evan, do not revert back to your trolling ways. We're going to be good. Hey, YT, how you doing? Hi, like your page, doing you big support. Really appreciate your support. Really appreciate it. Drake is like, Evan is at it again. Evan gets into it, everyone. It's Evan's own unique personality trait. We really love Evan for it. Evan's a great sport. Great commentator on the chat. We really appreciate it, Evan. What are we saying? Me on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate me? I don't hate anybody in my life. People do not have that much importance or much thought on my life for me to say I hate them. But you are more than welcome on the chat, Nomad. I mean, me seeing that you wrote that question, Nomad, allows me to infer that perhaps subconsciously you typed something in the chat or you said something in the chat that you probably weren't proud of or wasn't nice. So what to do, Nomad? My advice to you, you can still be a supporter of Uniquely Mia, but going forward in the future live streams and in the comment section of my full nutritional YouTube videos and YouTube shorts, make sure you are communicating respectfully and thinking before you type. Best practice, if you're not going to say something while I'm physically in front of you or while somebody's physically in front of you, don't write it in the chat. That girl's like, been in the game longer than you. Evan is like, that girl, I'm a big troll. Everyone on YouTube knows me. That girl's like, yes, we come, Evan. Interest in live stream, you like that? All right. right. Glad you like the live stream, Kay. And yeah, that's what my live stream's all about. I tend to make it as informal as possible. And when you guys ask me questions, it definitely turns into an interesting chat. Sometimes we'll engage in topics related to history, equal opportunity, feminism. Sometimes we'll engage in topics as religion. Sometimes we'll engage in various things, almost anything you could think about, we speak about that. It's just on how the conversation leads on the live stream. And remember, if you want to see more of Uniquely Mia, make sure to go and watch some of my full nutritional YouTube videos. Or YouTube Shorts. Also, if you have a TikTok account, go over on TikTok and follow me at Uniquely Mia on TikTok as well. January said, I have a shirt that says New York, very nice. So we're twinning. January, very cool, very cool. Kay said it's like a therapy class. Okay, Kay, I'm glad we can make this kind of like a therapy class then. But remember, I'm not a qualified individual. So if you do want to visit a therapist, receiving mental health treatment is not a stigma at all, guys. So yeah, definitely receive that mental health treatment. And if you feel like you were experiencing a mental health crisis in your life where you want to speak to somebody who's not your family member, call the number 988. That is a free hotline number, 988, and you can speak to somebody about your mental health concerns and etc. What time is it? It's about 6:06 p.m. where I'm at. That girl's like, I got no hate towards anyone though. Okay, very nice. Evan said, Mia, they are super annoying. Who cares if that girl likes spirit tacos? Personally, I don't think they're that annoying. So yeah, but you know what? If somebody thinks a fellow supporter is annoying, then this is a perfect place for you guys to be, so you can engage with your disagreements in a respectful way and gain some life skills. What are you saying? Nomad said, Mia, I was respectful. Okay. Cats is like, oh wait, I forgot I could block people. Yes, you can. Dash said, hola, ¿cómo estás? Glad you could be here. That girl said they're being nice. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Joshy. Glad you could be here. What's up, Monk? You don't have, okay, you do have TikTok? Okay, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, go ahead, follow me at Uniquely Mia. I generally post the same videos that I post on YouTube on TikTok, but you only get the same short form content on TikTok. So if you want long form content, mostly with the live streams and full nutritional YouTube videos, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube because that's where you get that long form content. But on TikTok, if it's a 3-minute video, 60 second to 3-minute video, TikTok's going to see it. What are you saying? No, I've never seen that show before, So Sick. Thank you so much for subscribing, Output. I do hope that you enjoy the content that you see. Yes, D-Support, that is the number if you guys want to speak to a mental health professional, 988. That was good what she did, that girl. That girl disappeared, and that girl's like, I'm here. Do you miss me? Why do you miss me? That was good. What are you saying? All right. Hey, from Argentina, I'm doing good. Okay, hey, PRI. Okay. All right. No, you can't do me here. Alrighty, guys. So, hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. It was definitely enjoyable. Remember, the next time I'll stream for you guys is Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Perhaps this week I'll stream randomly. No promises. Maybe. Depends. But yeah, next time for the official live stream is Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a manicure video. But stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on because this week I'm going to record the video on how to enter to the giveaway. We recently hit 5,000 supporters on YouTube. Insane. Shout out to each and every one of you. It really means a lot, sending all of you guys hearts. So I'm going to have a giveaway for you guys. There's going to be 2 domestic winners and 2 international winners. So I'm going to drop that video in the center of the week. I have to film it. I'm most likely going to film the video tomorrow, edit it tomorrow, and drop that video for you guys on Wednesday. So make sure you're subscribed, post notifications turned on, because when that video drops, you're going to want to enter into the giveaway. Have a blessed day, cats and Pokemon, everyone on the live stream. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon. Stay positive. And as Queen Mother always says, don't let anybody rob you of your joy. Go watch some of my full nutritional YouTube videos. Sending y'all hearts. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. See